In this video, we're going to look at REDCap's missing data feature. To set up this feature, you're going to go to the project setup page, enable optional modules and customizations, and click on additional customizations. Here, you're going to scroll down to the missing data codes box. What this feature does is it allows you to mark fields with blank or missing values with a special code to indicate why the value is blank. This can be used in data analysis to specify why a field lacks a value. To enable the feature, you're going to enter both the code and the labels for all the categories of missing data you want to use. If you want to see more detailed instructions, you can click on the link. For your missing data codes, there is a list of standardized codes that you can use, such as UNK for unknown. To add any of these, just click Add next to the one that you want to add. If you don't want to use these codes, you can also make up your own. For example, instead of using OTH for other, I want it to be -999. You enter all the codes you're interested in, and then you click Save. What this will now look like when you're doing data entry is that you can go into any record, and for any data point, if there's no data indicated, you can click on this M button to mark the field as missing. And then you'll be able to choose from the different missing codes which one you want. If I want to clear that, I simply click Clear Value. Then you will save. You can reference these codes like you would other multiple choice codes in other parts of the project as well. For example, if we want to, we can use this in branching logic. For this, we'll go back to the Online Designer, and we can choose the field we want to put the branching logic in. So for this field, we could say, for example, show only if age equals unknown or unknown code. There's also a new function you can use to just generally determine if something is blank or missing. That is blank or missing code. And then we say what field to reference. This will give you a true-false response, 0 for false and 1 for true. So we'll set this equal to 1, so that this field should only show up if the field age is blank or if it has a missing code. Let's save and go back to our record. So here we can see that we have a blank or missing code. I can clear that value, and it's still blank, so the field still shows up. But if I add another value, it's going to hide my movie 2014 code. If I delete, it reappears. You can also decide if you want to use these missing codes in reports. You'll give it a name, choose what fields to add, and then down here you have the option to display any data missing codes in the place of blank values where applicable. You can control whether or not those missing codes show up in the report. If we leave it unchecked, they will not show up. So you can see we don't have our data missing code. If we check it, the data missing codes will be visible in that field. If we choose to export this report, it will also be included in the export file. The standardized data missing codes are a great way to standardize the data in your project to make sure that you always know why something has been left blank or has not been included, and to make sure that everybody is consistently using the same codes on all the different fields in the project to minimize confusion when you're doing your analysis. This will help you have the best quality of data that you can get out of your REDCap project.